In Module 3, we're going to look at contracts. Contracts are very important to businesses. It's because not all agreements are considered a contract. You and I can agree to go to dinner or to go to a movie, and if I decide not to go to dinner or go to the movie, it might affect how you feel about me, but there's no legal obligation. When we're talking about a contract, we're talking about a type of agreement that the law recognizes as an obligation and is willing to enforce it. We can either do that, as we've looked at in Module 2, through litigation or through alternate dispute resolution. Businesses depend upon the rules of business transactions in order to be able to transact business. Now, in this module, we're going to look at two different types of contracts. There's what we call the common law contract, which would nowadays be the type of contract that you and I would enter into, since neither one of us are in the business of selling cars, if you wanted to buy my car. And that's a common law contract, and there's some very specific rules that you will need to observe in the readings and the videos on what it takes to form a contract. Remember, because we're looking for an agreement that's enforceable. Now, when we're dealing with merchants, though, we have a different type of contract. It's called the Uniform Commercial Code. So I'm going to want you to be able to compare the difference between common law contracts, the one between you and me, and one where merchants are involved, and it might be between merchants and things of that nature. And lastly, when you get to the discussion, also be looking for what do you have to do if you are an online seller and you want to be able to enforce the contract, that agreement. Think about what you do when you go to Amazon or iTunes or any of those types of websites where you're purchasing something, and you have to do something before you can actually do your ordering or download or do things of that nature. So that's the question that you're going to be dealing with, where, of course, again, in Module 3, you're going to be looking for some sort of article or video to share with the other students and comment and discuss dealing with the topics in Module